If you're trying to build a financial fluency, there's nothing better than reading about businesses that you like, that you admire. And that's exactly what I'm doing in this mini series called Mind Your Business. Today, I'm exchanging notes on Alaan, one of the fastest growing UAE fintech brand. And the good thing is they're profitable too. Let's break down Alaan's business in three parts: the business, the product, and finally my favorite part. So stay till the end to know what that is. Let's start with the business. Alaan is an AI powered spend management platform, which is built for businesses across GCC region. But what's fascinating is where they are today. Just 4 years into the business, they are already profitable and have crossed $100 million in annual recurring revenue. They work with thousands of businesses in the region, and according to their customer success stories, businesses have saved anywhere between 60 to 300 hours of time, which is equivalent to 2 to 3 full time working, highly paid professionals. This is on an average. Naturally, the question is, how do they do all this? What is the secret sauce? So this brings us to the second part of this video, which is the product. They build a suite of products which are actually being loved and used extensively by the finance team across different businesses here in the region, UAE, KSA, and they have planned to expand it beyond these markets. They started with Supercard, and it's not just any other card that provides another dashboard to look at. The card itself is actually a part of a very intelligent customer acquisition strategy because they offer it without charging any premium. So it's free for the customers. So there are multiple controls which finance team can put in place for these cards to be used by the company employees. And they've built another product called Alaan Drop, and this is powered by AI. It's an AI receipt scanner where a user simply has to scan or take a screenshot of the receipt, and they can simply send it on a WhatsApp. And this receipt scanner, it automatically extracts something which is very important and is heavily audited in this region called VAT. The next product is an optical character recognition, which is OCR. What's special about this OCR is typically these OCRs reads what's in the receipt, and they're usually good with English language. But since Arabic is the language which is primarily used here, it can detect the language and parse it correctly. And if you look closely, if you zoom in, all these combined becomes a superpower what Alaan is able to achieve today. And they're not just any other card which is just digitizing, they're solving real operational problem, which has kept finance team glued to their screen and to their work day in and day out for years. Receipt matching, end of the month reconciliation. And now comes my favorite part. But how do they make money? Well, that's where the things get interesting. They have multiple revenue streams, but the one that caught my attention and it's worth mentioning here is interchange revenue or interchange fee. Every single time the card is being used, Alaan earns a small percentage of the transaction. And you know what that means? There's a very popular saying called making money in your sleep. And this business model brings that thought to my mind. Without needing to sell customer anything new, anything premium, as the businesses of their customers are growing, Alaan is able to up that revenue. Personally, I think this is a really solid business model, a multi-product, multi-revenue, where the growth naturally compounds as the customer grows. Now, I would like to leave you with a thought and a question. Would you bet on a business like this? That was me, Prerna, exchanging notes with you. On to the next one.